John Cena.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
When John Cena's here, he's back where he belongs.
He has shown the ruthless aggression for over 2 decades.
At one time, the most polarizing figure in WWE history. But the WWE Universe is finally giving Cena his just due.
Well, that's because he gives it 100% every night, every month, and every year.
Here comes the Beast.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
When you look at Brock Lesnar, you honestly got to feel that Lesnar is more beast than man.
Now, Lesnar is undoubtedly the next step in human evolution.
He has unbelievable physical gifts, does the Beast. He truly seems to enjoy combat.
Of course, Cole, because it's what Lesnar was built for. The battlefield is his home.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar relishes the chance to go out and simply conquer.
Because Brock wants to be on the very top of the mountain.
And he won't be denied. And Hell in a Cell is known as the place in...
Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
Coming through.
Can that keep Cena down?
No, he beats the count.
You can never say that John Cena doesn't bring everything he has to every fight. Case in point, right there.
And I'll tell you this, Brock Lesnar does not appreciate that kind of defiance. It's sure to raise his iron. Hell in a Cell is such a demonic structure that exists solely for pain and suffering. Corey, I have to know, is there any use in coming up with a game plan for this match, or do you have to play it all by ear?
No, absolutely play it by ear, Cole. You know how they say that everyone's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth? Well, everyone's got a plan until they enter Hell in a Cell.
With an uppercut.
Hope you boys put your running shoes on.
This looks like the setup to... I don't think he knew the wall would give way like that.
He knew exactly what he was doing, Saxton.
Making his way up the cell wall.
Apparently he loves chaos.
This has to be zapping every last bit of energy.
He's got something in mind here.
I don't think I want to know what it is. I must say, he's got impressive driving skill.
We're the best, Byron.
And now we're seeing firsthand how, love him or hate him, Cena thrives off the WWE Universe. And with every step up there, the amount of fear on these superstars increases.
The top of the cell is like walking through a minefield. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Yeah! Bomb! And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease.
Fighting the Beast back. Brought down with a DDT. This whole arena is standing watching these maniacs battle it out 25 feet above the ground.
looking ahead.
There are heights, and then there are heights. Being at the top of Hell in a Cell, tensions high and tempers even higher, as we're seeing.
No chance of cooler heads prevailing here. Check out this power. Deadlift gut wrench applied. Warm up the engine on the ambulance. I got a very bad feeling about where these competitors are going to end up soon.
Able to counter.
Brock managing to get some control back now.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own.
Boom! Where do these superstars get the idea to do this?
I don't know, but if this is something they dreamt up, I wouldn't want to know what their nightmares look like.
Lesnar unleashed.
And he's able to counter.
Nice running crossbody.
We knew what we were in for with this matchup, but we didn't think the Hell was going to be let loose above the Cell. Just stretching out the arm.
That attack was definitely pre-calculated, hoping to greatly diminish the power in that arm.
Go behind. Suplex City. Population U. Someone get the EMTs ready. I just know this isn't going to end well.
Precariously battling 25 feet up in the air.
Cena dodges out of that.
Killer's pass.
We have descended to the last circle of Hell, gentlemen. Time to find out who stays and who goes. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Lesnar cuts him off. Strikes with a kick. We've seen some battles up on the Cell, and nothing good ever comes of it.
I don't think anybody can stop the beast incarnate.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Every fall on top of the Cell is like putting your flesh through a meat grinder.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! Watch this display of power.
Sit out powerbomb.
Delivers the knee. Hopefully the chain link can stand up to this mayhem.
This isn't what it was made for. No one is supposed to be up there. Popped right in the face.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
How do you get out of this? I guess by doing that.
Impressive.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Reversal after reversal, proving they
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Oh, the heel hooks in. I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
It's still
Fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots.
Oh, impressive counter.
reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. 25 feet above the ring. This has catastrophe written all over it.
This is too much, but I can't look away.
Breaking the head. Guys, we can see the top of the cell breaking apart.
Somebody south in a hurry.
Ooh, that hurt.
Cena is digging deep to give Lesnar all he's got.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. This entire arena is on the edge of their seats watching these two clash on top of the cell.
I just don't know what else John Cena can do against the Beast.
Hey, John Cena, never give up. That is the mantra he lives by.
Just cranking the head.
Do you hear the WWE Universe?
They are ravenous for these gladiators who are putting life and limb on the...
Oh, Lesnar got it locked in. Kimura lock. And look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go. Oh, my God. They broke out of it. We knew this was going to be a vicious match, but these superstars are taking it above anyone's expectations.
Proving Hell doesn't need to stay in the confines of the cell. Hell can go anywhere.
Face first. So much damage inflicted.
Hell is a mountain, gentlemen, and these poor souls are duking it out at the summit.
Hits him with the counter.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
Really tough. They got up there, but how are they going to get down?
I don't know if they thought that far ahead. Fisherman suplex.
Cena letting his opponent know who's in charge here.
Oh, Brock waylays him. Oh, not quite what Brock intended. That'll hurt. DDT. We've already seen part of the cell break apart. No telling what more can break apart. Now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell.
Able to parry that one. Hoisting their opponent up.
Fisherman's Buster.
In terms of worst ideas of all time, fighting on top of the cell is right up there on the list.
You can just feel the imminent disaster in the air. Into a German.
Able to give him the slip.
Fast press! Fast press! Fast press!
Somebody do something about this.
What's anybody going to do, Saxton? You go up.
Cena powers him up.
Attitude adjustment.
Cena can end it there.
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
Into the suplex.
My gosh, this is making the hair on my neck stand up.
A nervous energy has come across this arena as war is waged on top of the cell.
Hurricanrana.
How can they even compete up there? How are they not frozen with fear?
Oh my God, off the top of the cell.
Are you kidding me?
That's a human being.
I don't know if he even realizes what just happened.
I'm not so sure he knows what year it is.
Brock must be phased after this string of action.
Cena firing off offense with everything he's got. Brock's rocked.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including us.
And now he's making his way up the side of the cell.
Somebody's about to get hurt, Cole, and hurt bad.
He's going up, guys.
Oh, boy.
I'm not so sure he knows what he's doing, guys.
Who are you to question him?
Ooh. Interrupting their climb on the cell, forced to do battle on the side of this demonic structure.
One mistake could be your undoing here. He's reached the peak.
What is he thinking?
We might have company atop the cell.
Let's make it a party.
I'm not so sure she should be doing this again, guys.
Of course she should.
He made it. He made it to the top.
I can't even imagine what he has in store now.
Yes, boss. Are these superstars even aware of the peril they're in?
I think they have blinders on, Saxton. I don't think they're completely aware of their surroundings. They just have tunnel vision for each other. Check out this power. Deadlift gut wrench applied.
Deadlift gut wrench suplex.
This is beyond dangerous. This is more than reckless. No one should be up there. Cena looking for it. Cena's got it in.
How do you get out of this? I guess by doing that.
Impressive.
Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
Into a powerbomb.
Guys, we know just how dangerous Hell in a Cell can be, and we're seeing it up close right now.
Oh, nothing good ever comes from fighting on top of the cell. Lesnar moved.
You are now entering. It's the German. Are we keeping track?
This whole arena is standing watching these maniacs.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it.
Five. Bang. Has Brock delivered the exclamation?
What a smash.
That was just insulting. This entire arena is on the edge of their seats watching these two crash on top of the cell.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Somebody do something about this.
What's anybody going to do, Saxton? You go up there and try to reason with him.
Saw it coming.
Boom, sidewalk slam.
Brock's looking sluggish. Things could be winding down for him.
We knew this was going to be a vicious match, but these superstars are taking it above anyone's expectations.
Proving Hell doesn't need to stay in the confines of the cell. Hell can go anywhere.
Neck is trapped.
Neck suplex. Well scouted reversal there.
Takedown. They got up there, but how are they going to get down?
I don't know if they thought that far ahead.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Setting them up for
a fisherman buster.
We knew what we were in for with this matchup, but we didn't think the Hell was going to be let loose above the cell.
Good golly, what a knee.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
I don't think anybody can stop the Beast incarnate. How can they even compete up there? How are they not frozen with fear?
When you hold this much contempt for your opponent, John Cena looking to end this.
Attitude adjustment. That spells trouble for Lesnar.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena. Here's Cena.
And he barely evades. Here's the pump handle. Suplex. Launched. You could hear the chain link fence buckling with every impact.
Setting them up for
a fisherman buster.
Oh, look at mounting, and now the punches hammering away.
Ruthless.
Lesnar unleashed. Do you hear the WWE Universe?
They are ravenous for these gladiators who are putting life and limb on the line right now.
Oh, right to the kidneys. His opponent heading to Suplex City.
Ooh.
Byron, grab your little dog and warrior ant.
Good night. Well, that proved to be enough this time.
Gets him.
Won't do this. Oh, my gosh. I've seen it all now.
Are you nuts?
What on earth? No way he survived. And now he's making the ascent up the cell.
Why? This is where things really start to heat up, fellas.
It's getting good now. He has scaled to the top of the cell.
There's no easy way down now.
If it's me, I just wait here on the ground. You know, where it's much safer.
Good, go home, Saxton.
Yeah, because you have no courage. He has summited the cell.
But will the reward be worth the risk?
We have descended to the last circle of hell, gentlemen. Time to find out who stays and who goes.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances. Cena can win this! Cena can win this, Michael!
He's got it in. The STF. Oh, got to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
Lesnar quick to counter. These two showing pop. John Cena.
Brock with the quick wherewithal.
Raw power.
Look at Cena now. Falling from that height, you have to worry about his condition.
Yeah, he's slow to get up here, Saxton.
Here he comes, back down the cell wall. He's climbing the cell now, guys.
On the move. Safety clearly isn't a concern for him right now.
How can it be in this type of match? He's making the climb.
The climb to what?
It's time to text your friends. Something big's about to go down.
Oh, I can't look.
Would you just look at him? Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate.
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
And Cena finds himself under this.
Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here?
Never lack the pride.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a...
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Hell is a mountain, gentlemen, and these poor souls are duking it out at the summit.
With the reversal. He deflects it right back.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift-up powerbomb.
Why in the world are they doing this? They escaped the dangers of the cell just to fight up to the top.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
Bear hug. Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Guys, we know just how dangerous Hell in a Cell can be, and we're seeing it up close right now.
Oh, nothing good ever comes from fighting on top of the cell.
Knee right to the gut. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Crank in the head.
And with every step up there, the amount of fear on these superstars increases.
The top of the cell is like walking through a minefield.
Are you kidding me?
That's a human being.
I'm in shock.
Whatever else happens, he just cemented his place in WWE history.
Wisely, he is coming back down this monstrous structure.
And here we go. Business picking up as he starts to climb the cell.
Guys, he clearly has no regard for his own well-being.
Gave you the first hit, Byron.
If you're looking for danger, you have come to the right place.
Amen.
I wasn't looking.
Cena's still divisive as ever with the WWE Universe, but you can't deny his legacy.
Dodges.
Punch him in the chest.
In terms of worst ideas of all time, fighting on top of the cell is right up there on the list.
You can just feel the imminent disaster in the air.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Someone get the EMTs ready.
Cena! Cena with an attitude adjustment!
Does Cena put this one away?
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Are these superstars even aware of the peril they're in?
I think they have blinders on, Saxton. I don't think they're completely aware of their surroundings. They just have tunnel vision for each other. Closed up.
Oh my God, off the top of the cell.
Oh my God, he took a massive plunge.
And now he's making his way down the cell wall.
All right, then. Guess this madman's climbing up the cell.
Can't have anything good in store with that strategy. Bam! We've seen the kind of damage that can happen if you fall from up there. Ooh. Guys, this is really dangerous.
There's no training for fighting on the side of a 25-foot steel structure.
Making his climb up the cell now.
Why on earth would you do that?
All right, he's at the top now. Lesnar with a well-timed shot.
Warm up the engine on the ambulance. I got a very bad feeling about where these competitors are going to end up soon.
Suplex City.
Oh, mounting and now just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
My God, what a striking display. 25 feet above the ring. This has catastrophe written all over it.
This is too much, but I can't look away.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Good God, that's devastating.
Hopefully the chain link can stand up to this mayhem.
This isn't what it was made for. No one is supposed to be up there. Enough already.
Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover.
Shot. Everyone in this arena is on their feet. Everyone is holding their breath. How is this going to end? And Cena puts a quick stop to the momentum that was Cena looking for it. Cena's got it in.
He's got it in. The STF. Well, this won't win the match.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. Oh, Brock waylays him. Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly. Guys, we can see the top of the cell breaking apart.
Somebody has got to get them down before things go south in a hurry. Oh, man, the beast just might be unleashed.
Let's do this.
Oh, my gosh, I've seen it all now.
Are you nuts?
He just fell 20 feet to the floor. My God.
Here he comes back down the side of this monstrous steel structure. Oof.
Oh, jarring uppercut. Sharp punch.
Scaling the cell now, guys.
Who knows what he's thinking now? Guys, he clearly has no regard for his own well-being.
He gave you the first hit, Byron.
Oh, this looks like one of those last gasp efforts, if you ask me.
That's what you got to do to win this thing.
Hey, oh my God! Oh no, what is he thinking?
Ascending this brutal structure.
He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition.
Okay, consider that a harsh lesson.
Right into the canvas for the attitude adjustment.
Can that finish the beast off?
Oh, God, that hurt. We've already seen part of the cell break apart. No telling what more can break apart. Now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell. Counters.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam.
The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
I'm going to tap on here, but it ain't going to matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. He's got the answer for that one.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework. One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Big uppercut. Everyone in this building is just waiting on bated breath.
We've all seen life-altering moments come from the top of that cell.
Oh, no.
Lesnar's about to end this. Oh. Each one keeps getting more devastating. Oh, I think we're gonna see it. Lesnar.
That's it. Brock's got this. Lesnar with a waist. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Pulls her opponent in. Belly to belly.
Where do these superstars get the idea to do this?
I don't know, but if this is something they dreamt up, I really want to know what their nightmares look like.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
My gosh, this is making the hair on my neck stand up.
A nervous energy has come across this arena as war is waged on top of the cell.
Oh, the reversal by Cena.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here. Tossed without regard.
There are heights, and then there are heights. Being at the top of Hell in a Cell, tensions high and tempers even higher as we're seeing.
No chance of cooler heads prevailing here.
Double underhook suplex.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Just cranking the head.
We've seen some battles up on the cell, and nothing good ever comes of it.
I don't think anybody can stop the beast incarnate.
Down to and a double axe handle smash.
Dead whip.
Ooh, kidding me. Every fall on top of the cell is like putting your flesh through a meat grinder.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. Suplex.
Everyone in this arena is on their feet. Cena could win this. Cena could win this, Michael. STF.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. He's given up, but you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit. Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
I don't think anybody can stop the beast incarnate.
We knew this was going to be a vicious match, but these superstars are taking it above anyone's expectations.
Proving Hell doesn't need to stay in the confines of the cell. Hell can go anywhere.
And that was a heck of a heave we just saw.
There's a fisherman suplex. This entire arena is on the edge of their seats watching these two clash on top of the cell.
Hammering down on a nail. Just launched.
We knew what we were in for with this matchup, but we didn't think the Hell was going to be let loose.
Kimura lock applied.
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything. Just caught flush. Do you hear the WWE Universe?
They are ravenous for these gladiators who are putting life and limb on the line right now.
One after another.
Uh-oh.
Got it scouted.
Crucial turnaround there because Cena was falling behind.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
You can see as he rises.
Here's Cena.
To an adjustment.
That has got to be the one. Got to be agonizing for the arm.
We've seen some battles up on the cell, and nothing good ever comes of it. He's got him scouted. Oh, Suplex City from the beast, Brock Lesnar.
Grabbing a hold of the arm. All the way down. Are these superstars even aware of the peril they're in?
I think they have blinders on, Saxton. I don't think they're completely aware of their surroundings. They just have tunnel vision for each other. Watch this display of power.
Sit out, powerbomb.
Warm up the engine on the ambulance. I got a very bad feeling about where these... Brock Lesnar looking for the submission. Come on, Rock! Come on, Rock!
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. He's in so much pain and can't do anything. And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter.
Oh, taken down. We have descended to the last circle of hell, gentlemen. Time to find out who stays and who goes. Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch. Boom.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Hold that foot belly to belly.
Don't do this.
Oh my gosh, I've seen it all now.
Are you nuts?
Brutal fall off the cell all the way down to the floor.
That'll change his career forever, Cole, and frankly, it'll probably change mine.
Looks like he wants to continue this thing back on the ground level.
Here he goes up the side of the structure.
A long way up. I can't tell if this is insanely stupid or smart.
Kind of a mix of both.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh no, what's this all about?
He's making the climb.
I'm not so sure he knows what he's doing, guys.
Who are you to question him?
Lesnar is getting the whole crowd behind him now. This is beyond dangerous. This is more than reckless. No one should be up there, let alone...
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
Bear hug. Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Clothesline. So effective. We've already seen part of the cell break apart. No telling what more can break apart is now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell.
Fought off with an elbow.
Oh, God, unbelievable. He came from the he's going for the pin. This could be it. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end. WWE scholars in the future will look back at this Hell in a Cell match as one of the greatest of all time.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
That was one of the most dominant performances I have ever seen, guys.
Brock Lesnar left little doubt who is the better man tonight.